Are you following Super Rugby Pacific? Stick around. I'll share my insights for round 15 and take a look at who I think is going to qualify top and who's going to take the 8th position. Hey everyone, it's Coach H here, and you've found Inspired by Union, a channel where I discuss Southern Hemisphere rugby. Let's dive right in. So week 15 of Super Rugby Pacific, movement possible at both ends of the 8th and also in the middle. Let's take a look at who sets themselves up for glory starting this week. Crusaders versus Moana Pacifica. The Satyrs, well, they felt like they were in their groove last week, which coincided with Burke having an extra game under his belt and the Crusaders really having a quality 10 to steer the ship around. They've been so dysfunctional in this area with some young players tried and tested. Home farewells for a few stalwarts should ensure that the Crusaders get the job done. Yes, they are chasing an unlikely final spot. However, I think a win and the manner of it will be enough for them this week. The Moana, they've been a plucky side and their trajectory this season has mostly been growth. Crusaders in a canter by 21. Waratahs versus the Reds. Not a lot of love between those two sides. In fact, not a lot of love between these two states when it comes to sport. Yes, the Reds have been the superior side all year, but these derbies do manage to bring out the best of each other. Just as the Christchurch faithful last week celebrated upsetting the Blues, the New South Wales supporters would find some joy in the season if they were able to upset the Reds. But bad news, New South Wales fans, I'm picking the Reds to win this one by 12. Fijian and Drua versus the Rebels. Well, the Rebels, they've finally been put out of their misery with Rugby AU this week confirming that the Rebels franchise won't compete in Super Rugby Pacific in 25. If the Rebels are going to go out with a bang, I'm picking that it'll be next week when they put in a top draw performance in their first and finals game. The Ndrua have it all to play for. They're masters of their own destiny. They sit a couple of points ahead of the chasing pack. A win at home, they nail the 8th spot for finals. Ndrua by 14. Hurricanes versus the Highlanders. Well, the Landers, they're going to provide nuisance value in this encounter for the first 40 minutes before the Canes really get their mojo on and blow them away. Rayasi gets a rare start on the wing in his 50th cap, and Billy Harmon, well, news broke this week that he's off to Japan next season. He's been a great servant for Landers and Canterbury Rugby. The Canes, they're businesslike, they're methodical, and they're exciting when they're up and about. They take this one by 14 points and a bonus point win. The Blues versus the Chiefs. The Blues, knowing that they're chasing a bonus point victory, will come up against a rugged Chiefs side who'll play spoiler. Funaki and Ratima, two exciting young nines, looking forward to see these two running threats go at each other. The loose forward battle should be epic. It's going to be worth the price of admission or subscription alone. The Blues will win. They'll fail to get their bonus point. It's going to be scrappy. They take this game by 5. Force versus the Brumbies. The Force, they're a different side at home, but this week they face a Brumbies side who are looking to go one further than the semi-final stages in 24. The Force are without their talisman, Donaldson running the cutter, and the Brumbies, they're going to have a bit too much firepower up front and a bit too much punch through the midfield and class out wide. The Brumbies take this game by 14. If you're finding these insights helpful, consider pressing the subscribe button, hitting the bell for more insights every week. I've got the Canes taking the all-important top spot on the ladder, the Blues finishing in second. The Ndrua, they delay their Mad Monday around the Carver Bowl by winning at home and playing the first week of finals. I'm Coach H, and you've been watching Inspired by Union.